Don't be rude in Polish when talking to strangers. Probably one of the first words you will learn in Polish will be cześć, which means hi. There is nothing wrong with saying hi when you meet someone on the street in the UK or in the US. At a store, for example, you're allowed to say, "Hi, I'm looking for sugar," or "Am I out of date?" Here in Poland, cześć is for friends only or for people that you know and who are at the same level. For example, colleagues or someone you're trying to pick up. In those cases, cześć works. But if you said, "Cześć, szukam cukru," to a middle-aged lady behind the counter, she might be surprised or even upset. So don't be rude, just use dzień dobry. I'm just kidding. They will recognize you're a foreigner and they will forgive you a lot. Almost everything, except calling them names. What about the Pan Pani issue? You've probably heard it's a bit like sir, ma'am. I'd say it's more like Mr., Mrs., Miss, etc. So here in Poland, it's a bit easier. The first thing that's easier in Polish than it is in English. Because you only have to remember pani for every single case when speaking to women and pan for men. But why am I explaining that? Here's the thing. Sometimes when I watch videos on social media made by people who travel or who live in Poland, when they talk to strangers, especially older ones, they do something funny in my perspective. For instance, when I see a guy about my age, a young one, still, talking to a 60+ years old man using phrases like widziałeś, słyszałeś, byłeś, it's hilarious. I know they're not trying to insult anyone and their interlocutors seem to be okay with it because they know they're talking to foreigners. But you should know it's quite easy to master it, to get the point of pan pani. So it's better to overuse the formality with pan pani and wait until they say move me po imieniu. Like, come on, just call me by my name. Move me Darek, for example. It's better rather than being too direct, too familiar. So, instead of czy wiesz, it can be czy wie pan, czy pan wie. Instead of znasz, czy zna pan, czy pan zna. You see, two versions, two forms. Or just zna pan? That's fine as well. And the same with pani. Czy zna pani? Czy może pani? Like, can you? If you like, you can comment this video. You can show me your examples and I will try to correct it if it's necessary, alright? And now tell me, how does it work in your country, in your culture? I'm curious because I've heard there are countries and languages where it's even more complex, more complicated, with more forms depending on age, gender, social caste, social position, and much more. Remember about this, yeah, this. Type your comment down in the comment section and see you next time. Bye bye.